What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Ultimate Umbrella Robster here, and I'm back here with another live stream. You have read that title. So, in today's live stream, I'll be defending X-Men 1991 and exposing Larry, the Batman fan. You heard it right here, folks. Today, I'm going to be doing this live stream, which will be important. So, the one thing I got to say is this: let me go on ahead and get the party started. So I'm going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some people who will happen to make an appearance in my live chat. But first things first, let me go on ahead and see if I can try to activate it because I want to make sure that I actually, get my points across. Okay, so I'm going to go on ahead and see who is going to be my live chat because this is going to be a live stream that is going to be important. So anyways, let me see who is in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Sonny the Scene Girl. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So the one thing I want to say in regards to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more people who will happen to make an appearance in the live chat. So let me just check on this really quick. Okay, so I just want to make sure who is going to be here. So yeah, that's the one thing that I want to say. Okay, so let me just go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments though. So I think I'm starting to see some new people. I would check out these comments though, but I do appreciate that, at least I'm seeing some new people in the live chat. Okay, so let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying or what I believe she's gonna be saying. Yeah, X-Men doesn't deserve to be cyberbullied like this. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from as of right now, Sonia. So yeah, I can 100% agree with you because at this point, nothing about Larry the Batman fan. No, excuse me, Larry the Gay Man fan. Nothing surprises me when it comes to him making these types of responses, and not to mention, he just keeps on. How do I say this? He just keeps on making drama videos. So he wants to sit there and claim that he's done with the drama. But if that's the case, then why in the actual hell did he make yet another drama video? But this time on X-Men 1991. Like that does not make any sense whatsoever. So at this point, Sonia, Larry is just nothing but a hypocrite at this point. Like one of the biggest hypocrites I have ever seen on YouTube. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see what Sonia's gonna be saying or what I believe she's gonna be saying. I'm doing fine, Umbrella. Oh, okay then. Well, that's actually good to hear that you're actually doing fine for yourself, Sonia. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some new people though, really quick. So here's the thing: I'm gonna just be interacting with the people for a bit, and then I'm finally gonna go on ahead and get started with this response. So, yep. So keep us in mind. If I happen to miss some comments in the live chat, then I apologize for that. But I want to get this out of the way first. So if I happen to miss some comments while I'm actually responding to a so-called video, then I do apologize about that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I want to get my points across. So I really hope that people in the live chat can actually understand where I'm actually coming from. Okay, so I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments though, really quick, because this is one live stream that I have to be doing, and I have to actually say my piece on this. Okay, so let me see who is in my live chat, or I believe who is going to be in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Slim Caden, the Rancher 2.0. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Caden. So the one thing I want to say in regards to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can try to, save these comments so because you people are just awesome. So I'm gonna go on ahead and actually do this really quick. So yeah, just let me go on ahead and see if I can actually save these comments though, because one thing that I want to say though, so right now is this is gonna be an important live stream that I have to be doing though, because I have to actually say my piece on this. Because what Larry has been doing, so far, it's got to stop one way or another. Like we had enough of it. Like as of right now, we just had enough of it. So, anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see what Sonia is gonna be saying or what I believe she's gonna be saying right here, right now. We were just minding our own business, but no, Larry wants to start drama all over again. Exactly, Sonia. Like that is one thing I could definitely back you up on. It's like this. To the people in the live chat, for the most part, we're just doing our own thing. But then here comes Larry, the Batman fan. No, excuse me. Larry, the Game Man fan, wants to literally start drama all over again with a lot of us. And we just had enough of it. And it's like, when is the drama ever going to stop with Larry? It's like, we're just moving on. But unfortunately for Larry himself, he doesn't want to move on whatsoever. So that just makes him a hypocrite. And he wants to sit there and claim that, this is going to be like his last drama video. But I call bullshit on that because knowing him, he's going to go back on his word and he'll keep making drama videos. So he's a complete hypocrite for actually saying that. But anyways, I'm going to go on and see who is going to be my live chat, or I believe who is going to be my live chat right here, right now. We've got Anthony Studios. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Anthony Studios. So the one thing I want to say in regards to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself. And not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say. So anyways, if I happen to miss some comments in the live chat, I do apologize for that. But I want to make sure that, people have the chance to say whatever that they want to say in the live chat, though. So yeah, but this is going to be an important live stream that I have to be doing, though, so far because, one thing that is for certain, though, this whole drama has got to stop. But knowing Larry, he's not going to stop doing that. And also, I haven't got a chance to check out, his so-called video. Well, I am going to be responding to it, but the point that I'm actually trying to make, though, as of right now is, wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, let me see what Sonia is going to be saying or what I believe she's going to be saying. Like, stop, Larry. This is getting old. Exactly, Sonia. But knowing Larry, he's the type of person that's not going to be listening. And that's just really unfortunate that he's not going to be like, he's not going to stop with the drama. It's like you could say that myself and the people in this community, we try to tell him, stop with the drama and actually focus on something new. Or how about this? You actually do like, gaming, right? Why don't you actually, talk about your favorite games and stuff like that instead of going around starting shit with people? But knowing Larry, he's not going to listen. And the majority of his content is just nothing but straight up drama. Like, I'm going to be honest with the people. It's just nothing but drama this, drama that. And it's like, I don't want to hear it. And the people in the live chat, they don't want to hear it as well. And I have to agree where Sonia is actually coming from, of what she actually said. Like, Sonia, in a way, I have to agree with you. Like, this whole drama that Larry is causing as of right now, it is getting beyond at this point. Like, it really is. And I do believe that we've been dealing with Larry for the past, like, I would say 3 years or so. And then Larry is still on YouTube running his mouth on all of us. So at this point, it's like, this is just getting like beyond ridiculous at this point. Like, it really is. But all I can really say as of right now is knowing Larry, he's not going to stop with the drama. He's still going to like keep doing what he usually does. And yeah, that's pretty much one thing that I want to say, though. Like, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and see who is going to be my live chat. Or wait, give me 1 second really quick. Let me check something. Let me check some things really quick. Okay, so let me see who is going to be in my live chat. Yeah, I'm going to see. Okay, let me see who is going to be my live chat, or I believe who is going to be my live chat right here, right now. We've got BKTV Official. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, BKTV Official. So the one thing I want to say in regards to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you. But anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and get to, I do believe I see some more comments in the live chat, though. So I'm just going to interact with the people just for a little bit, and then I'm finally going to go on ahead and get started with this response because this is actually one response that I have to be doing, though. Yep. So to the people in the live chat, I'm pretty sure that you can understand where I'm actually coming from. So let me see if I can get to some comments, though, really quick. Okay, so let me take a look at this. Okay, let me see what Anthony Studios is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Larry, grow the fuck up. Like nobody gives a shit about you. Exactly, Anthony Studios. But knowing Larry, he's not going to be listening. Like that's really unfortunate. Like even if people try to tell him to stop with the drama, he'll come up with the most boring ass excuses, and not to mention he'll be using his religious beliefs down people's throats. He likes to do that. Like it's like we don't care. It's like this. If you like, it's like this. If he likes his religion, that's fine, but don't go around like shoving that shit down people's throats because not everyone's gonna have the same mindset. Like well, like Larry the Gay Man fan. But knowing Gay Man fan, he's not going to acknowledge that whatsoever, and he's going to keep shoving his religious beliefs down people's throats. So all I can really say as of right now is enough is enough. But I'm going to see what BKTV official is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Black Sheep is back and better than ever. Oh, okay. Then all I can really say as of right now, BKTV official is I did heard about the news that the homie Black Sheep of the Word 98 is officially back on YouTube. But this is honestly just good news. Actually, scratch that. This is actually great news that he's actually back on YouTube though. So I'm actually am happy that he's actually returned because if I'm going to be honest with you, I really do enjoy his content though, and I also like the fact that he actually calls out and exposes Larry the Gay Man fan because at least in my own eyes, Black Sheep of the Word 98 actually shows proof in his content, something that Larry the Gay Man fan doesn't even do whatsoever. So that's one thing that I have to give credit to Black Sheep of the Word 98. Anyways, let me see who is in my live chat, or I believe who is going to be in my live chat right here, right now. Hey, True Anonymous. What's up, man? Okay, so this is what you are saying, or what I believe you are saying as of right now. Hey, broski. But anyways, one thing I want to say in regards to you, True Anonymous, is hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. But anyways, since you're actually here in the live chat, True Anonymous, I wonder what that word actually means, broski. I mean, I don't know too much about that word, but I don't know. I mean, you're more than welcome to let me know if you want to give me a heads up on that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and get to some of these other comments. And once I get to these comments, though, in a little while, I will get to the response, though. But once I actually, get to the response, I might not be able to take a look at the comments because I don't want to get too distracted. Okay. So, anyways, let me see what Sonia is gonna be saying, or what I believe she's gonna be saying right here, right now. Yeah, I'm glad Black Sheep is back too. Exactly, Sonia. All I can really say as of right now is we should all be glad that the homie Black Sheep of the Word 98 is officially back on YouTube, and hopefully that he will be able to stay this time because, well, for one, I enjoy his content, and for two, he actually shows proof in his content, and this is one of the main reasons why I just got respect for him. You know, like I really do. But anyways, all I can really say in regards to the homie Black Sheep of the Word 98, I mean it would be a surprise if he's in my live chat though. But keep this in mind, I can't really force Black Sheep of the Word 98 to be in my live chat though. But that's entirely up to him, of course. So that's the one thing that I want to say though. Okay, let me see what BKTV official is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. Larry likes to cross dress for Andy Gayshore. All I can really say as of right now, BKTV official, is that has got to be the most funniest comment I have ever checked out in my entire life. Like what you're actually saying in my live chat as of right now is this is just, I actually find this to be like very funny as of right now. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments in the live chat because as of right now, I'm just enjoying, what your people are saying in the live chat because, well, what can I say? This is actually just, funny as of right now. Yep. Okay. So, anyways, other than that, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments though, and I do believe I see like at least one or two from True Anonymous. Okay. So let me see what True Anonymous is gonna be saying, or what I believe he's gonna be saying. Nothing much, man. Doing good. Okay, this is what you also, or what I believe you are also going to be saying. Broski means friends and bro. Oh, okay then. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and save these comments. But the one thing I want to say in regards to you, True Anonymous, is I could definitely, agree where you're actually coming from. I just never thought that the word broski means like, friends and bro. But anyways, thanks for letting me know about that. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments because in a little while, I'm finally gonna go on ahead and get started with this response because I've got a lot of shit that I want to say to us right now. Like I honestly do. But anyways, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna go on ahead and see what True Anonymous is gonna be saying, or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. Larry loves to go to Penn Island. All I can really say is that right now, True Anonymous is that's actually funny of what you just said. I'm not quite sure. I don't know too much about Penn Island though, but if you could actually, let me know about it, like in the live chat, or you can even send it to my DMs if you actually want to. But I mean, I could take a look at my DMs though, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that because I want to focus more on this live stream though. So yeah, but at the same time, I never thought that True Anonymous can actually be funny in my own live chat, and this is one of the reasons why I just got respect for him because he's in my live chat, and yes, he is actually intelligent, but I never thought that he can roast people in my live chat, and this is one of the reasons why I just got respect for True Anonymous. I honestly do. Anyways, let me see what True Anonymous is going to be saying right here, right now. Hey, no worries, dude. Oh, okay then. Well, all I can really say as of right now is I could definitely understand where you are coming from as of right now, True Anonymous. But anyways, I do believe I already got the majority of you people's comments though. So I think I'm gonna get started with this response, and I'm pretty sure that you people are gonna be, enjoying that I'm gonna be roasting this fucking gay man fan. Or better yet, it's like what some of my friends are calling him. Well, to be fair, yes, he is called Larry the Gay Man Fan, which he's known to be called. Yes, he is known to be called that. And not to mention, one thing that I find funny about Larry is, or should I say, Gay Man Fan, is he gets so triggered whenever people call him Gay Man Fan. And in all honesty, Larry actually deserves that. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on and see what BKTV official is gonna be saying, or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. Larry loves to kiss Andy Gayshore in the mouth. That is actually a funny one that I'm actually looking at as of right now, BKTV official, because one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, this is one of the main reasons why I just got respect for you because I just never thought that you would be roasting, well, you're actually roasting Game and Fan in my live chat, and that's the one thing that I find that's funny about you, you know. Yeah, I just never thought that you would be able to do that. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments though, because in a little while I am gonna go on ahead and get started with this response. Which keep in mind, if I'm actually responding to the video, I might not be able to look at the comments though because I don't want to get too distracted though. Because when I do a response, I want to make sure that I stick with the response. You know. I mean, the only time that I will look at the comments though, if it's something like really important though, like if people actually want to say their piece about me roasting Larry the Game Man fan, then they are more than welcome to actually do so. But before I actually get to the response, one thing that I want to say in regards to Sonya is I could definitely agree where she's actually coming from. That due to the fact that all of this is just unnecessary. What Larry the Game Man fan is actually doing, especially if it's in regards to one of Black Sheep of the Word 98 subscribers slash supporters, that being, yes, you guessed it, the one and only Xman1991. Well, one thing that I want to say though is I do appreciate that Xman1991 was actually in my live chat the other day, and he's always welcome in my live chats though. But I'm not quite sure if he's gonna make an appearance though in the live chat. But if he's not gonna be here though, then he'll be able to watch this. Once I finish this live stream though. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other people who are gonna be saying their piece though, because it's finally about the time for me to get started though. So I'm pretty sure that people are going to be enjoying that. I'm going to be roasting this fucking Game Man fan. Yep. Because what Game Man fans actually doing, especially if it's in regards to X-Men 1991, it's got to stop. If I'm going to say it how it is, it has got to stop one way or another. Yep. So anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be any more responses though, because I think it's about that time for me to actually get started, with this response. So yeah, that's the one thing that I am going to be saying though. So anyways, give me 1 second though, really quick, because something is going on with, something. Okay, so let me just go on ahead and just reset this really quick, and I'm gonna go on ahead and see if I can. All right, there we go. Let me just double check really quick. Okay, so that should be able to do it because I just want to make sure that everything looks good on my part. So, anyways, I'm gonna finally go on ahead and get started with the response though. So yeah, thankfully I was able to fix my share screen or whatever you want to call me. So yeah, that's one thing that I want to say going forward. Yep. So thankfully I was able to fix it, and I'm finally gonna go on ahead and get started with this response though, and I really hope that your people are actually gonna be enjoying this. Yep. Okay. So the one thing I want to say though, as of right now, is once I get started with this response, I'm not going to be able to take a look at comments though, because I don't want to get too distracted though, because it's going to be a bit difficult if I were to do two things at once, the response and to the people in the live chat. So I'm not going to be able to take a look at all the comments though, once I get started. So anyways, without any further ado, here is Larry the Game Man fans response right here, right now. Okay. So as you can see, as of right now, this is, you guessed it, Larry the Game Man fan so-called response to X-Men 1991, which keep in mind, some people have let me know about, or yes, they let me know about this, and nothing about this is actually surprising. If I'm going to say it how it is, it's like, this response is nothing, too new though, and I'm going to finally say my piece on this. So yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and actually get started with this in a bit though, and I'm going to be like doing what I usually do. So once I see what Larry the Game Man fan is actually saying, there are certain parts that I'm going to be pausing because I have to say my piece on it. So yeah. But if there is going to be some new people in the live chat, then just keep on checking this response out. So yeah. So anyways, without any further ado, let's get started with this response right here, right now.
Good evening, everyone. I am Larry the Batman fan. I'm back with another video. So, I have been seeing on Instagram and on YouTube that the Trash Can Punk 91, yeah, your name is Trash Can 91. This 35-year-old black loser keeps bringing me up in fucking videos every other fucking day. He brought me up in the Super Mario Bros. For the NES gameplay video that he did recently. Even though he didn't mention my name, I know that he mentioned who I was indirectly. You say my name, it's Larry the Batman fan. It's not hard to say. He just didn't want me to find out about it, but I did. I found out about that in that video and everything that he did. I did not want to call out this clown. Again, I was trying to keep to myself for so long and say nothing because I am better than him.
Okay, so I'm going to go on ahead and pause this right here. So, okay, so first and foremost, how are you actually better than X-Men 1991? Show me proof of that. Because you are actually just contradicting yourself as of right now. And not to mention, Game Man fan, you are one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. And if this is your so-called insult, or whatever you want to call it, yes, your insults to X-Men 1991, then you obviously have failed. So anyways, let's go on ahead and continue right here, right now.
and all of these other cyberbullies and these ignorant sons of bitches out on the internet here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Snapchat, and Twitter. I am better than them because I know how to stop drama. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't been focusing on drama and I did not respond to him for so long. And he sent me so many nasty messages on Instagram. There's probably over 20 to 30 different messages on there from him or from stock accounts that were pretending to be him, harassing me, saying all sorts of nasty things, name calling, bullying, saying stupid stuff like, oh, you're never going to amount to nothing. Just all this dumb shit. And I was not going to put up with it. I got to call him out one more time. And this Mike Henry guy, I left a comment on one of the videos that he did talking about me. But after that, I never brought that guy up again. So what is X Trash Can? This Xavier Hill, I know your name. I know that you're 34 years old, and I have a good hunch of where you live. Don't fuck with me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on and pause this right here. Don't fuck with me. Is that all you can actually say though as of right now, Game Man Fan? Because you are actually one of the biggest, softest, lamest YouTubers I have ever seen though as of right now. So you can go on ahead and actually just keep doing this to yourself as of right now, Game Man Fan. And also, when you're actually trying to do a response, actually speak properly. Like, look at you as of right now. You're pathetic of what you're actually doing though as of right now. Your response, pathetic. Let's continue.
So, what is he talking about? Oh, well, you always bringing Mike Henry up in videos and blah, blah, or Mark Henry or Anthony Henry, whatever the fuck the guy's name is, in videos up every other day of the week and blah, 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 and this and this and that. No, I'm not. I haven't mentioned that guy's name. I mean, I'm mentioning him now, but I haven't been bringing that guy up excessively like you've been bringing me up all the time in your videos. It's ridiculous. This guy is a walking, talking contradiction, and that's why I'm calling him out again. You're a hypocrite. You're a loser. Your arrogance has caused me to call you out once more, even with a better microphone, a megaphone, but it works. To call you out so that everybody can hear me and know that Xman1991 is an arrogant man, and he is not a smart man at all. He plays retro games even though he says that he doesn't like retro games. He's a hypocrite. I've said it before, he's a hypocrite.
All right, I'm gonna go on and stop right here. Aren't you actually doing the exactly same thing, Game Man Fan? So at this point, you literally have no room to be talking whatsoever. So if anyone's actually like the real hypocrite, it is actually you. Why? Because myself and other people, such as Xman1991, we are actually doing our thing for the most part. So stop being a hypocrite yourself. But anyways, I'm going to see what this schnitzel from Chowder is going to be saying right here, right now.
I'm saying it again. Hypocrite, 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 hypocrite.
Is that the best that you can actually do as of right now, Game FM, by saying the word hypocrite multiple times? Because if this seems to be the case, then at this point, you obviously fail, I don't even know, 5th grade or some shit, because I just can't help it but actually laugh at, this fucking Game Man fan as of right now. It's like anything that he's saying, though, as of right now is just laughable. And I'm pretty sure that people in the live chat can actually agree with me on that. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and continue right here, right now.
He deserves to be called out once more. And it's the last response you're going to get from me. Is like, he's also egotistical, too. Because he keeps that shit. When people don't want to respond to him, then he leaves posts saying, well, I got the one up on him and I am better than him because I made 5 responses or I made 6 or 7 responses on this guy and I beat him every single time. How? When you didn't say any facts in your last response video about me, and all you were talking about was piss and urine in my mouth. Like, that's disgusting, by the way. You're disgusting. Like, and calling people gay when you have no facts to back it up is also wrong, too. When you call people things like retarded or gay or things like that, does it mean that I am that? No, it doesn't. I'm fully functional, bitch. So what are you talking about? You're full of shit, dude. You've always been full of shit. I'm surprised your mother and father didn't just smack you upside the head or something and tell you, you're really stupid, Xavier Hill. You're really stupid. You were born in 1991. That makes you 34 years old. You're 34. And I know he's a sports fan and he's a fan of cartoons. I like cartoons as well, but I'm not so much into this new stuff either. You want to call me Snitchel from Chowder?
All right, I'm gonna go on and stop right here. As a matter of fact, Game Man fan, you are Schnitzel from Chowder because anything that you say as of right now, it's just straight up noise though. And also, is that the best that you can actually say though as of right now of saying that, oh, what Xman1991 is saying about me, he just gave me urine into my mouth. Where's the proof on that? Like at this point, your insults are nothing but fifth grade at best. So try again, Game Man fan. Anyways, let's continue right here, right now.
Well, that was a little after my time because I wasn't watching that. But I looked it up and found out what he was talking about. Well, you know what you are? You're Randall from Recess. That's what you are.
All right, I'm gonna stop right here. Really? All I can really say as of right now is that's got to be the most laughable thing you have said as of right now, Game Man fan. So you honestly want to call X-Men 1991 Randall from Recess. Okay, first and foremost, he is not even Caucasian, you stupid fuck. So try again, Game Man fan. Anyways, let's continue.
You're a snitch, is what you are. You're a little leech looking for trouble. And then you cry and you bitch and you go to Miss Finster. You go to someone that's bigger than you, that being Miss Finster. So that's what you are. You're Randall from Recess. Nobody likes you. Fucking Randall from Recess. What else can I say about this loser? He thinks that I'm going to play him in a game of basketball. I'm not interested in basketball. I'm not a basketball person. I'm not a sports person. I read comic books and the Holy Bible and read murder mystery novels. That's what I like, and I like to play video games and watch movies. Oh, and you say I don't know anything about movies or games. I probably know more about that than you do. No joke, I do. You say I don't know that NBA Street Volume 2 and 3 were for the GameCube. I already knew that. Sometimes when I get home, I'm really tired and I film a video. I'm not always remembering every single thing. Does that mean I don't remember what I'm talking about? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not fucking stupid. You're the fucking stupid one. You're the loser. Not me, creep. I know about many PS2 games. Grand Theft Auto 3, Devil May Cry, 1 through 3, that is. Resident Evil 4, the Ratchet and Clank games. There's like 5 or 6 of those on the PS2. One's called Ratchet Deadlock and the other one's called Secret Agent Clank. And Size Matters was also on the PS2 and the PSP. The ATV Off-Road Fury games. Manhunt 2. Manhunt 2 was not exclusive on PS2. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I could go on and on. Sly Cooper series, the 3 Sly Cooper games. But I digress. I know lots about gaming. I know about the NES and the Atari, the Sega Genesis, the TurboGrafx 16, the Neo Geo, the N64, the PS2, the PS3, all the PlayStations, all the Xboxes, you name it, I know about it. I even know about the newer consoles, the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and the Nintendo Switch 2. So what is he talking about saying, I know more about video games than you do. You don't know shit about games. No, bitch, I know more about fucking games than you do. That's for damn sure. way more about video games than you. And I'm not a hypocrite either because I respect the older games and I play the older games. And you say in that Mario video you did, oh well, he's he's a hypocrite because when he reviews games he does the same damn thing. No, the difference is, bitch, the difference is that when I review games, I'm authentic about it, and I actually do play retro games for a thing. I don't try to hide and say that I don't play retro games when I know I do. You try to hide the fact that you play retro games. It shows insecurity. And you're lying to your viewer and you're saying that you don't play retro games when you do play retro games. So you're the fucking hypocrite here, not me, Xavier. So that's the difference here. I'm authentic. You're not authentic.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. So because it's finally time for me to say my piece on this. So one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Game and Fan, is anything that you say at this point is just beyond predictable at this point. And you also, and by the way, you want to admit that you're stupid? Oh, well, congratulations. You actually admitted that you're actually stupid. So thanks for proving people's point that you actually are stupid, not Xman1991. So anyways, I'm going to go on it. Let me see what he's going to be saying right now.
So that's the difference here. I'm authentic. You're not authentic. That's the difference. We're almost at 10 minutes here, but I still got a few more things I got to say. Yeah, you're not authentic at all. You're a phony. You're a lying phony who's trying to cause drama on the internet. And besides that, all you do is talk about sports and cartoons. Who's actually interested in listening to that? There's better YouTubers out there that talk about sports all the time. Cartoons, well, I mean, there's Andy Kishore, he's cool. But I don't really know that many people that do videos about cartoons. This is like the only guy that I can think of that does. But still, you're a grown-ass man who's in his 30s and you're still watching cartoons. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You see me watching cartoons? No, I'm working full time. And when I have a day off, I watch TV and play games and stuff, and read and sleep and relax and things like that. You know, do stuff around the house, chores and whatnot, go grocery shopping. Those are some of the hobbies that I do. But anyways, I don't watch cartoons like that. And I understand that there's nothing wrong with watching cartoons, but he's an adult for crying out loud. What are you doing watching cartoons? Makes no sense. Unless you're nostalgic for cartoons that you grew up with, then I understand, but so I don't understand what the big deal is about that. As for sports, I get it. A lot of people like sports. I'm not a sports fan. I've said it many times in my videos. I am not a fan of sports. I don't really like sports games that much. You know, they're like my least favorite genre of game, personally. So, but that's my prerogative. But I see why he would want to talk about sports because it gets him good views. If it wasn't for that, he probably would have no views at all. But honestly, out of everything he's done, the only videos that get 6, 7, 8, 900 views are the videos that he's done talking about me. That's it. All these other videos he's doing get 30 views, 40 views, 50 views, 60 views. It's ridiculous, man. He talks a lot of shit about that too. Said, oh, well, you can't pull in 100 views on a video. No, there are videos that do pull in 100 views or more on my channel. You know, there are people that do watch my videos. There are people that are subscribed to me because they know I'm authentic. I'm nice to everybody that's nice to me. Just don't be a jerk. Just don't be disrespectful towards me. That's what I don't tolerate. I'm a sensitive man.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. So you just admitted it right there, Game and Fan, that, oh, I'm a sensitive man. It's like, well, guess what? Actually have thick skin on the internet, Game and Fan, and you would not have received this backlash. So at this point, you're going to keep getting backlash because you want to keep doing drama videos and stuff like that. So keep crying about it, Game Man fan, because at this point, we're living rent-free in your fucking head. Anyways, let's continue.
And I don't tolerate disrespect whatsoever. I don't even tolerate it from a 4-year-old kid on the streets with his parent talking shit, calling me a shithead. So if I call out a 4-year-old for that shit, I will call out a 34-year-old man for disrespect. Because I don't fucking tolerate it at all. So that's why you are getting called out again. You are not a wise man at all. You're a walking contradiction, a loser, and you're very arrogant and egotistical. And out of you, the Sin Factor, and Infinity Entertainment, the worst one was definitely you, Xavier. Your arrogance led to this beef. Your arrogance led to me responding to you. And do not expect me to respond again, because I will not respond again.
All right, I'm going to go on and stop right here. All I can really say as of right now, Game Man fan, is I call bullshit on that. Knowing you, you're going to keep making drama videos. And one thing that I want to say, that I'm also going to say this right now, is one more. I swear to God, one more. Make at least one more drama video about me, and your ass is finally out of here on YouTube. So fuck around and find out, Game Man fan. That's all I'm going to say in regards to you. Anyways, let's go on and continue with this right here, right now.
You're not winning any beef at all. You're not winning any war. All you're just proving is that you're a prick. You're a punk. And I don't like you at all. I respect black people too, and I'm not a white supremacist or racist. I like the people of all colors. But if you're a disrespectful child or you're a disrespectful person in general, then fuck you. If you're arrogant, self-centered, egotistical, and narcissistic, then fuck you.
All right, I'm going to stop right here. Coming from the same Game Man fan who literally said, and I quote, "I'm a sensitive man," and I don't see any proof that, you don't respect people of all races. And if I'm not mistaken, Game Man fan, didn't you actually say the N-word with the hard ER? So at this point, you literally have no room to be talking whatsoever. So I don't see any proof that you are quote unquote friends with black people. So try again, Game Man fan. And the way I see it, you are a white supremacist. Anyway, let's continue.
If you disrespect the Lord, fuck you. That's how I see it. I don't respect these type of people. If you hate on my family and my friends and you disrespectful towards them, then fuck you. That's the way I see it. So I'm just brutally honest with everything that I say. I don't give a damn if they hate me for it or not. This guy, he doesn't like me, and so be it. I don't care. Let him hate all he wants. But like I said, I am not a white supremacist at all. That's wrong information, and that's a lie.
All right, I'm going to stop right here. So everything that Xman1991 is actually saying about you, Game Man fan, is actually true. So in a way, you are a white supremacist, and you want to go on ahead and claim that, oh, I don't care if people are giving me hate. But if that's the case, why are you responding to myself and other people? So at this point, just admit it, Game Man fan, you are actually afraid of me. And not to mention, people are actually taking my side over yours. Anyway, let's continue with this right here, right
now. You need to say sorry. You need to apologize for that, for making up lies about me. Calling people gay when you have no proof of that, that is a lie. I am not that. I'm totally against that lifestyle. I've said it many times. I do consider myself a Christian. I know I have a potty mouth and I'm not a perfect person, but I had no tolerance for disrespect whatsoever. I have no sympathy for it, no patience for it either. So this is why you get called out for it. There will be people that are stronger than me that will call you out for your bullshit.
All right, I'm going to stop right here. Where's the proof that there's going to be strong people who are going to be calling out Xman1991? Where's the proof on that, Game Man fan? Because one thing that I want to say in regards to you is you do not show any proof in your content whatsoever. So keep doing this to yourself, Game Man fan, because at this point, you literally just keep burying yourself further and further and further. So keep doing this to yourself, Game Man fan. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to continue with this right here, right now.
A never-ending cycle with this drama stuff. It continues to go and go and go and go. It's never ending. I am not going to be a part of that, and I am not going to continue doing that sort of thing. The last thing I want to say is towards Jackal Gold Kick.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. So, okay, first thing first, I want to say this as of right now is if you actually want to not be a part of the drama, Game Man fan, then stop making drama videos. But knowing you, you're not gonna be listening, and I would not be surprised if you even made a response towards me. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna bury your ass too. And here we go, people. I guess this is the part where he's gonna be mentioning Jackal Gold Kick. So for this part, I will not be surprised because to this day, Game Man fans upset with Jackal Gold Kick. Anyway, let's continue.
The money was sent out last pay period. It was wired through Western Union, and that money is ready to be picked up whenever you are ready to go down there and pick up the $30. It's for the thumbnails, and it's ready to go. Hopefully you'll pick it up. So I'm sad to see that you have betrayed me and you don't want anything to do with me. I will keep you in prayer, and I will pray for you and wish you the best. I will not kiss your ass or anything like that. I will not do, what was I going to say? I will not allow him to be a part of contest shows anymore. I will not send him any more gifts.
All right, I'm gonna stop right here on this part. So, okay, first and foremost, Game Man fan, who gives an actual fuck about your gifts? They're nothing but fake anyway. And I'm not quite sure if Jackal Gold Kick actually, kept your gifts, but I don't know if he could do whatever he wants at this point. But in all honesty, who actually gives a fuck about your gifts? And you're obsessed with Jackal Gold Kick, and you're trying to kiss his ass. So don't bullshit us, Game Man fan, because you're obviously doing this as of right now. Let's continue.
I don't even watch his videos. I saw one video on Jackal Gold Kick, and it just annoyed the hell out of me. By him quitting his job at Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. I'm not going to get into that, but other than that, I haven't really seen anything from that guy. I haven't been watching his videos, and I unsubscribed from him, and I no longer follow him anymore. So, but like I said, you can pick up that money. That money, I knew I had to do the right thing by sending that money in a package out to you. Hold on a second. My throat's dry.
All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop right here. So, everything that you're saying right now, Game fan, is just hypocritical at this point because one thing that I'm noticing about you is you want to keep, sending gifts to Jackal Gold Kick when he can give zero fucks about you, Game fan, because you should have respected his decision. He wants to move on from you, but then here you are bringing his name up all over again. So, quit while you're ahead, Game fan, because you're not making yourself a better person. Let's continue.
Out to you. Hold on a second. My throat's dry. And that is why, folks and fans, I sent that package out to him. It was not an attempt to be needy or clingy or have him come back to me and give me full appraisals. It was me doing my due diligence and keeping my promises to him, because that's what a real friend does. He keeps his promises to you. And God is going to honor me for that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here on this part. So, in all honesty, who gives an actual fuck what you actually say as of right now, Game Man fan? It's like, there you go again. It's like trying to shove religious beliefs down people's throats. It's like, keep that shit to yourself. We do not want to hear that whatsoever. And in a way, in my own eyes, you're trying to have Jackal Gold Kick come back to you, which keep in mind, it's not going to work this time. Jackal may have done that in the past, but not anymore. So at this point, Game Man fan, you're on your own. Let's continue.
The same with the money that was owed for the thumbnail work. That was sent out to him. So that's what that was for. It was nothing clingy or needy.
let me go on and stop right here on this part. Of course it is, Gay Man fan, because obviously you're just trying to be, needy or clingy and needy, and you're just trying to find ways for Jackal Goget to come back to you, and you're also trying to have him fight your battle. Again, it's not gonna work. So I know exactly what you're doing right now, Gay Man fan. You're trying to have Jackal Goget fight your battles for you. Well, guess what? This time, like I'm gonna say it right here, right now. This time, it's not gonna work. Let's continue.
But anyways, that's my response to Xman1991 and Jackal Gold Kick. I am not going to be responding to this clown again. He did not eat from me at all. He lost.
All right, I'm gonna stop right here. Oh, really? Now, so you want to go on and sit there and claim that X-Men 1991 lost? Well, guess what, Game Man fan? If anyone has lost, it's actually you. So keep lying to yourself, Game Man fan, because no one can actually take your word all that seriously. So in a way, at least X-Men 1991 makes way better content than you will ever do. So keeping a massive hypocrite, Game Man fan, because you're doing this shit to yourself. Anyway, let's see what he's gonna be saying.
Not going to be responding to this clown again. He did not eat from me at all. He lost. He's a fucking clown. He's a bum. He's Randall the Snitch from Recess.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. So, how many times are you gonna be saying that shit? Of you saying that, oh, X-Men 1991 is actually Randall from Recess. Well, guess what? Again, he is not even Caucasian, you stupid fuck. So, actually, get your facts straight. I wouldn't be surprised if you're actually colorblind at this point, Game Man fan. Like, nothing about you surprises me anymore. But I'm going to see what he's going to be saying for the remainder of his video right here, right now.
He's a fucking clown. He's a bum. He's Randall the Snitch from Recess. And he's a loser, and he's egotistical and narcissistic. And he's a noxious fool that's on YouTube. I encourage fans, real fans of me, to report his channel and get his ass off the internet.
All right, I'm going to stop right here. Wow, so there we go. To the people in the live chat, he just condoned false flagging. So congratulations, Game Man fan. You just encourage, your own subscriber slash, supporter to, false flag X-Men 1991. And also, your subscribers are nothing but straight up, from what I've been hearing, trolls and doctors doctors and trolls. So at this point, you have no real supporters, Game Man fan. Let's continue.
Because that's what needs to happen to that guy. Black sheep of the world was terminated. He can also be terminated for his nonsense. The disgusting things that he says is just wrong. Anyways, that's all I got to say. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm Larry the Batman fan. We do all sorts of gaming videos. We do music and movie videos, and we do videos like gameplay videos, and we do a little bit of rant videos here and there, and we also talk about God on this.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. So I know the video is about to end, but I have to say this right now. So everything that you're saying as of right now, Game Man fan, the majority of your video is fucking horrendous to watch. So, yeah. So, and also, there you go again, trying to shove your religion down people's throats. So, also not surprised. So, at this point, you're a complete dumbass, Game Man fan. Let's see what he's going to say.
Videos, and we do a little bit of rant videos here and there, and we also talk about God on this channel. Be sure to subscribe, folks. Subscribe to Larry the Batman fan. Subscribe for more gaming videos and other videos as well. Thank you for watching, and take care. Peace.
Okay, so all I can really say as of right now is that has got to be the most garbage response I have ever seen in my entire life. So, yeah. But anyways, you just saw right there, to the people in the live chat, that's got to be the most dumbest response I have ever seen ever in my entire life. It's like this. To the people in the live chat, I'm pretty sure this is one thing that you people have to know, though. Myself and the community that I'm actually in, we've been dealing for Larry the Game Man fan for the past 3 years, and enough is enough already. But I know Larry the Game Man fan so well. He's going to go around, he's going to be back on his word and make another drama video. And if it's in regards to me, I will not be surprised, not even the slightest, though. So I'm pretty sure that the people in the live chat can actually agree with me on this because anything that Game Fan says right now is stupid. Like it really is just beyond stupid at this point. So yeah. So the bottom line here is this: that so-called response that Game Fan actually did, it was horrible. It was unwatchable, and he wasn't even shown. He wasn't. He did not even show proof in his content whatsoever. Yeah. And not to mention, it's like if he thinks that so-called device that he's using, wait, what's that device called? Like, let me see. I think it's like a megaphone or something. If he thinks that's gonna like solve anything, then try again because in a way that video was still shit in my opinion. So yeah, and at this point, I will literally not be surprised if Game Fan tries to make a response to me. And if Game Fan happens to watch it, well, guess what, Game Fan? One, I swear to God, make one more drama video about me, and your ass is finally out of here. And when that happens, like if that happens, myself and the people in the live chat, we're actually gonna celebrate because we don't have to deal with your ass anymore. So go on ahead, Game Fan. Make one more drama video, especially if it's in regard to me. And your ass is finally out of here because from what people have been telling me, it's not a good look for you, Game Fan. It really isn't. So everything that I'm saying though, right now in my own live stream is actually true. And you just got like buried by me again, Game Fan, because the difference between me and you, bitch, I can at least show proof in my live stream. You don't. You don't even know how to fully edit your videos, Game Fan. So keep doing this shit to yourself. Because eventually you will get terminated, whether you like it or not. So anyways, other than that, just give me 1 second really quick, okay? Anyways, to the people in the live chat, I do apologize if I happen to raise my voice though, but I just had to say my piece on this. But anyways, I'm starting to notice that there's some new people in the live chat, which keep in mind, I do apologize, if I happen to miss some comments though, but I wanted to get this out of the way first. So yeah. So to the people in the live chat, I hope that you can understand where I'm actually coming from, but I'm pretty sure I've already said my piece on this, so yeah. But anyways, if there are some people in the live chat, one thing that I want to say though as of right now is that so-called response was unwatchable. It was flat out garbage, and he did not show any proof in his content whatsoever. And at this point, he just flat out lost because he just kept talking out of his ass. So anyways, I think most likely I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now because I've already said what I needed to say in regards to the response. So yeah. So anyways, I'm going to go on ahead and stop sharing my screen right here, right now. Okay. So one thing that I want to say though, so right now is that response was, what can I say? It was unwatchable. And what can I say about Game? It's like this. What can I say about Game Fan? He's retarded. He's a fucking idiot. He's a Game Fan. And also, not to mention, he's a Crybaby fan as well. I mean, anything that Larry the Game Fan or Larry the Crybaby fan is saying though as of right now, it's just laughable. It really is just flat out laughable. And I'm pretty sure that the people in the live chat can actually agree where I'm actually coming from because, I mean, what can I honestly say about Game Fan? It's like, for real, it's like, what can I honestly say, though, as of right now that, what I have been saying about him all along? So, yeah. But anyways, I want to make sure there's still some people in the live chat, though. So anyways, to the new people that are in the live chat, I apologize if I happen to miss some comments. But at the same time, I just had to get my points across because once I do a response, I want to make sure that I'm actually saying what I need to say, though. Yep. But in all honesty, I will not be surprised if Game Fan happens to make a response to me. But it's like what I said. If he happens to make one more video, especially if it's in regards to me, I will not be surprised, not even the slightest. And he wants to go around and sit there and claiming that he's going to be ignoring all of us. I call bullshit on that because knowing him, it's like this. He watches our content. And, I will not be surprised if he happens to watch this live stream that I'm actually doing, though, as of right now, of me, calling out and exposing his actions. because everything that I'm saying though as of right now is actually true though. The difference between me and Gamer Fan or Crybaby Fan is I can show proof in my live stream. He doesn't. And also, I don't go by he said, she said like Gamer Fan or Crybaby Fan. I honestly don't. Because here in my community, we do proof and evidence. We don't go by this he said, she said, unlike, Larry the Game Man fan or Larry the Crybaby fan. Like, I honestly don't. So, in a way, to the people in the live chat, I would actually consider this. I personally think that we are just winning though as of right now, because anything that Larry is saying though as of right now, it's just laughable. He's not showing any proof whatsoever. And overall, he just flat out lost. He honestly just really did lose. So that is the one thing that I want to say, and I'm pretty sure that you people in the live chat can actually agree with me on this, because I mean, what can I say? I've already said my piece, when it comes to Larry the Game Man fan, and I've already said what I needed to say. Yep. And also, one thing that I also want to point out though is, okay, so if Larry happens to make a response, especially if it's in regards to me, I'm only going to say this as an example. If Larry happens to make a direct response to me, you know what? At this point, he's free to knock himself out. But most likely, I am not going to be responding to it, because he's going to be saying the same bullshit, every single time, and he just offers nothing whatsoever. And it's like this, myself and the people in this community, we have been calling out his actions. And Larry just keeps on playing the victim. It's like he needs to come up with new material. And also, he just admitted it on his live stream that, oh, I'm a sensitive man. Well, guess what? If that's the case, why don't you actually grow thick skin? And if you can't handle it, then get off of YouTube, get off of the internet. Because what I'm actually doing though, so right now, is I'm actually defending Xman1991. In this live stream. And if Game Man Fan can't seems to acknowledge that I'm defending X-Men 1991, then guess what? That's his own problem, not my problem, and not to the people in the live chat. It's like, it's nobody's problem but Larry's. Like, I'm gonna say it how it is. But anyways, one thing that I want to say though as of right now is one thing that I'm actually doing though as of right now is, thankfully, I'm just venting this as of right now. So thankfully, I've already, did the response though, and I pretty much said what I needed to say though. So yeah. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some people who will happen to make an appearance in live chat, but that's entirely up to them though. But I don't even know. Yep. Okay, so just give me 1 second really quick, because I want to make sure if there's going to be some people in the live chat really quick. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I'm starting to see that you people are watching but not commenting though. But you people are more than welcome to leave comments if you actually want to. But at the same time, I do apologize if I happen to miss some comments though, but I had to get that off my chest though. This live stream, I have to make sure that I have to, get everything off my chest though, because it is really important though that I actually, were to say this. So that is the one thing that I want to say going forward. Yep. But anyways, I think most likely I'm going to talk about, Larry for a bit, and then, I guess some other topics though, and I might consider just ending this live stream. So yeah. But if people happen to miss this live stream, then you're more than welcome to check it out whenever that you can. Yep. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say though as of right now is, this live stream most likely is going to stay up, because I'm not like a certain scamming princess, which, by the way, I think you know exactly what I'm referring to. And I don't think I'm going to be saying his name though, because you could say that I've made a response about him, but I'm not going to say like the full details though, because also that certain person or individual, from what I've been hearing, I think he's joining forces with Larry, the Gay Man fan, or Larry the Crybaby fan, but it doesn't really come as a surprise to me whatsoever. Like, no, it's like, it's really not a surprise whatsoever. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments though, because I want to make sure that people are actually saying whatever that they want to be saying. But anyways, other than that, I pretty much say what I needed to say. But I'm gonna keep this live stream going for a bit, and then after this, most likely I'm just gonna end this. So yeah. And this live stream is most likely gonna stay up though, because I've already said my points across, and overall, like that so-called response that Larry actually did, he just flat out lost. And not only that, from what I've been observing, not only is he going after myself and to the people in this community, my community, but now he's going after, people that, are cool with new people. It's like, when is this drama ever going to end with Game Man Fan or Crybaby Fan? Whatever name he wants to go by. It's like, when is it actually going to end whatsoever? Knowing Game Man Fan, he's going to keep on playing the victim, and he wants to go around and sit there and he also wants to sit there and claim that, oh, Xman1991 owes me an apology. Well, newsflash for you, Game Man Fan. Xman1991, he don't got to owe you jack shit. Why? Because you started this drama, not him. So keep playing the victim, though. And at this point, Game Man Fan, Crybaby Fan, you're going to keep on losing more and more people, especially friends. So keep doing this shit to yourself. Because at this point, bro, we are already at the point where we don't give a fuck. We honestly do not give a single fuck about what you actually do. It's like we are actually enjoying our lives, but then here you are, want to run your mouth on all of us. So one thing that I want to say in regards to that is nothing about this is actually surprising, though. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other people, though, because I am gonna let people say whatever that they want to say. But yeah. But anyways, one thing that I want to say, though, as of right now is I really hope that people have been enjoying this live stream so far, because I just had to say what I needed to say. Yep. So I really hope that people have been, enjoying this live stream so far. Because for me personally, I would say that, this live stream has been like a good one so far. But if I'm going to say it how it is, though, I mean, when it comes to these types of live streams, I mean, I'm not going to say that how do I say this? I'm not going to hate them or love them. Yeah, I'm not going to love them or hate them, but keep this in mind. It's just, for me, I just, I don't usually like to do these types of live streams, but for this one, it had to be necessary, though. But keep in mind, if Larry the Batman fan or Larry the Game Man fan happens to make a response to me, then at this point, I can give two fucking shits that if he does that. Because knowing Larry, he's going to make a complete ass out of himself. And I've actually seen his channel, and, this is also not going to be a surprise. Okay, one thing that I want to say in regards to people who are watching this, he wants to go around and sit there and claiming that, he wants to put me on #1 on his, worst YouTuber list. Well, guess what, Game Man fan, Crybaby fan, the feeling is mutual. It's like, as the people are actually going to give an actual shit, like for real, as the people are going to give an actual fuck about your so-called worst YouTubers list. It's like, do we honestly care? Like, I'm going to say how it is. Do we honestly care of who you put on your worst YouTubers list? One thing I want to say in regards to that is I don't give a shit. I honestly don't give a fuck. Because you just keep bringing our name into your mouth. And also, you can't get over the fact that, I called your ass out and I exposed your actions, Game Man fan, Crybaby fan. So keep on getting triggered. Because at this point, myself and the people in this community, we're taking a W. Okay. So one thing I want to say in regards to you, Sonia, is, this is actually good news that you're actually just enjoying my live stream, though. But anyway, Sonia, I do appreciate that you were actually here, though. But I'm gonna say some last things you could say, and then most likely I'm gonna be ending this live stream because I've already said what I needed to say, though. So at this point, this is one thing that I want to say, though, as of right now. I just destroyed Larry the Game Man fan and Larry the Crybaby fan again. And if he cannot learn to accept that, well, guess what? That's going to be his own problem, because unlike him, I can actually show proof in my live stream, something that he doesn't even know how to be doing that whatsoever. Yep. So I'm just gonna say it how it is. So in a way, I've already did what I needed. What I need. Yes, what I needed to do. So, anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other people in the live chat because I've already said what I need to say, and yeah. And one thing I want to say in regards to Larry the Game Man fan or Larry the Crybaby fan is he sucks. He flat out sucks. It's like that. He sucks at defending himself. He sucks at life. He sucks at everything. Like he honestly just flat out sucks, and I will not be surprised if he actually sucks at video games. And also, one thing that I want to say, the difference between me and Larry is at least I actually have topic variety when it comes to my content. And you could say in the past I've been like doing some game streams or gaming stream, but I'm not gonna say like the full details, but I can actually know how to do like good streams though. It doesn't matter what type of streams they are, whether it's this one, a streamer stream, or even a game stream, or rather a gaming stream. I know how to, do my streams the way that I want. And I'm pretty sure that the people in the live chat can actually agree with me. So I'm pretty sure that they actually can actually agree with me on that. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some people who happen to, say whatever that they want to say in the live chat because, I've already said what I needed to say in regards to this live stream, and I want to make sure that people are going to be saying their piece though in the live chat though. But I'm just going to be waiting patiently just to make sure if people are actually going to be saying whatever that they want to be saying though. Of course. Yep. Yeah, but you could say I've already like did that response though, and in all honesty, Game Man fan deserved it, or Crybaby fan actually deserved it. So yeah. But anyways, give me 1 second, really quick. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the one thing I want to say in regards to you, BKTV official, is exactly it's like Larry just needs to move on, but knowing him, he's not going to move on. He's still going to do this nonstop drama, and overall, he's not going to stop whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some other people who are going to be calling out his actions because, just because. One thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is like all of this drama could have been avoided if Larry would have kept his mouth shut, but he didn't. He had to run his mouth on all of us. And not to mention, he shot the fire first, not any of us. So knowing him, he's going to be playing the victim like he usually does. And he just admitted it, and I quote, I'm a sensitive man. It's like this, like anyone's going to give an actual shit or an actual fuck about, I'm a sensitive man. That's what you said, Game Man fan, Crybaby fan, that you are a sensitive man. Well, guess what? When you said that, you are easily a target. So at this point, you are an easy target. Yep. So anyways, I'm going to go on and see if there's going to be some other people in the live chat. They could say whatever that they want to say, though, right now. Okay. So one thing that I have been noticing is he's not going to move on from Jackal Gold Kick, which is actually quite a shame. It's like I've had conversations with Jackal Gold Kick like this before, and it's like he just wants to just move on at this point. And can he ever learn to accept the fact that Jackal Gold Kick just wants nothing to do with them whatsoever? It's like I'm just gonna say it how it is though. Yep. But I'm pretty sure that Xman1991 is actually going to be seeing this live stream, and if he wants to, promote this live stream, he's more than welcome to do so. But that's entirely up to him, though. But speaking of which, I do believe that he's actually here right now. But let me go on and let me see what this comment is going to be saying. So, okay. But I can actually agree with this comment. Like, if he actually keeps this up, then he's going to be losing his YouTube channel and more friends, and he'll have nobody to blame but himself. So that is the one thing that I can actually agree on. Yep, because the more that Larry the Game Man fan or Larry the Crybaby fan, the more he does this, the more damage control that he'll be doing. And when that time comes, there's no coming back from that. Because myself and other people, we try to tell him, stop with the drama, Stop doing all of this bullshit. But does he ever listen to any of us? No, he doesn't. So at this point, he keeps on doing this shit to himself. Yep. But anyways, other than that, give me 1 second. I want to make sure there's gonna be some comments so really quick. Okay. Anyways, I want to get back to what I was gonna be saying though. So yeah, in regards to Jackal goal kick, I mean, yeah, I'm not even surprised that he's just utterly obsessed with Jackal. Like nothing about that surprises me whatsoever. Like it really doesn't. So yeah. But I don't think Jackal Goku is going to be looking at the response because let's be honest though, that response was just flat out horrible, and Game Fan has no room to talk whatsoever because he doesn't show any proof, and his so-called insults, they are nothing but fifth grade at best. Like it really is not even surprising whatsoever. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to what Larry the Crybaby fan is actually doing so. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that people in the live chat can actually agree with me on that. So anyways, let me see who's in my live chat, or I believe who is going to be in my live chat. We've got Troll Swag 8. How's it going? Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you are saying. It's really sad that Larry wants to keep this up. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Troll Swag. I mean, it's actually, quite a shame that Larry just doesn't want to move on from this situation. It's like, he just keeps on making drama videos and he wants to sit there and claiming that all of my videos are gaming. It's like bullshit. It's like this. You literally just made another drama video. And I believe that this drama video that you made was actually last week. So it's like a week ago, which is last Saturday. So not surprised that you made a drama video. Like, if I'm going to say how it is, I am not surprised that you made a drama video. Another one. Okay, let me see what Troll's going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying right here, right now. However, I will keep trolling him until he stops. I don't blame you, Troll Swag. I honestly don't blame you at all. And also, Troll Swag, since you're actually here in the live chat, I do believe that he had the nerve to make a so-called response to you. It's like this, Troll Swag. I don't believe that you do responses though. But apparently for Game FM, it's like he's a troll feeder. It's like he gives trolls attention. It's like he needs to know when to ignore them. But knowing him, he does the complete opposite. And that's honestly quite sad that he actually does that. Like he doesn't even want to learn from his mistakes. And that's actually quite a shame. Yep. So I'm gonna say it how it is. It's literally quite a shame that he's not gonna, doing that. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see what Troll Swag's gonna be saying, or what I believe he's gonna be saying. He loves to feed me because I'm hungry. I can actually agree where actually coming from, Troll Swag. Yeah, but nothing about, Larry the Game fan or Larry the Crybaby fan is actually surprising me anymore. Like it really isn't. But I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments though, because in a little while I am gonna be ending this live stream because I've already said what I needed to say. And if people actually want to, I guess you could say, discuss this behind the scenes, they are more than welcome to reach out to me, whenever, on any social media platform, whenever that they want to. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments though, because I've already said what I needed to say. Okay. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what this comment's gonna be saying. Okay. I actually have to agree that he just went out sad. It's like everything that he says is just, laughable. It really is just, flat out laughable. Like he actually lost in his own response. And in a way, I would say that myself and to the people in the live chat, we all earned ourselves a W. We honestly do. While Larry the Crybaby fan, on the other hand, he gets a massive big L. And if he cannot learn to accept that, well, guess what? Tough shit. Because everything that I said in my live stream is actually true, though. So at this point, Larry the Game Man fan can honestly bitch, moan, and complain, which it's not going to be it's not going to be a surprise. Yes, it's not going to be a surprise because he said, and I quote that he's a sensitive man. He literally said that he's a sensitive man. Well, guess what? He is an easy target. So anyway, let me see what Troll's wife is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying. I'm hungry for some losers to troll. I don't blame you, Troll Swag. I honestly don't blame you. But anyways, I want to get back to this other topic though as of right now. Okay, so one thing that I want to say though as of right now is I want to get back to Jackal Gold Kick though really quick. So he actually did a part where he did mention Jackal Gold Kick, which keep this in mind, Jackal can give, two shits or two fucks about what Game Fan is actually saying though as of right now, because it's like this. Larry needs to fully understand that Jackal wants nothing to do with them. It's like even Jackal Goldkick said it himself. He wants nothing to do with them, but can Larry take no for an answer? No, he can't. So in a way, he's just trying to find a way to, get his friendship with Jackal Goldkick again. Which keep this in mind, this time it's not going to work whatsoever. It really is not going to work. Yep. So if you're honestly watching this as of right now, Game Man fan, even if you try to do that, you are not going to have Jackal Goldkick try to fight your battles for you. Not this time. Jackal made the right decision by finally cutting ties with your sorry looking Game Man fan ass. So keeping a crybaby fan, Larry, because at this point, I would say that I am receiving a W, while you, on the other hand, you have a massive big L. And I would consider the people in the live chat, they also earn W's as well. And if you don't like what I'm actually saying though as of right now, Larry the Crybaby fan, and especially Larry the Gamer fan, guess what? Tough shit. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Yep. Okay, so the one thing I want to say in regards to you, BKT official, is okay. So I think what you're saying that I'm getting a W and then Larry's getting an L. Well, in a way, I can actually agree where you're actually coming from, or yeah, I do believe I can agree where you're actually coming from of what you're actually saying though. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some more comments though really quick. So just give me 1 second really quick because I want to make sure there's gonna be some comments though really quick. Okay, so just give me 1 second because I want to go on ahead and let people say, I want to see if I can let people say whatever that they want to say though. Okay, so just give me 1 second really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna see who is in my live chat, or I believe who is going to be in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Xman1991. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, HF99. So the one thing I want to say in regards to you is this. Hopefully that you're doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing I want to say in regards to you, HF99. Which, by the way, since you're actually here in my live chat, you just missed the majority of my live stream, but not to worry. You're more than welcome to actually, check out more of this live stream. But once I'm done, though, but AJF99, you just missed it. I was just, bearing Larry the Game Man fans or Larry the Crybaby fans response, by the way. So in a way, I just fucking buried his ass. Yep. And most likely this live stream is gonna stay up because I'm not like a certain scamming princess, which keep us in mind, I'm not even gonna say what his name is. But I'm pretty sure that you people in the live chat can know what I'm referring to. I mean, you can put his name in the live chat, but I'm not gonna say it out loud though. Because this live stream is not about him whatsoever. So that is the one thing that I want to say going forward. So anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments though, because all I can really say though as of right now is all right, so let me just take a look at this really quick. Okay, so anyways, other than that, I'm gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments because I'm pretty sure that people are gonna be, saying whatever that they want to say though. So okay, so just give me 1 second though. Okay. So anyways, other than that, I'm just gonna go on ahead and see if there's gonna be some other comments though, because in a little while, well, in a bit, I am gonna be ending this live stream. Okay. So that is the one thing that I want to say. I can actually agree with this comment though, really quick. I do appreciate that you actually shared my live stream on your community post, just in case the people missed it. But one thing that I want to say though is, if you want to react to my live stream, you're more than welcome to actually do so. But that's up to you though. Like, I got no problems if I got no problem if people want to have a chance to be reacting to my live stream. But who knows? I mean, it could be up to the one and only Xman1991 if he actually wants to have a chance to be doing that. But I don't know. But if he happens to check out this live stream, he is more than welcome to react to my live stream, whenever he wants. I got no problem with that whatsoever. And not to mention, as of right now, I have literally no problems with X-Men 1991 whatsoever. So thankfully, I was able to defend him from, from Larry the Game Man fan or Larry the Crybaby fan, whatever you want to call him. I was able to defend him from him. Yep. Okay, so the one last thing I want to say in regards to, Jackal Gold Kick is, I'm not quite sure if he's going to be watching this live stream, but you know what? I have to say this. So, Jackal, if you happen to watch this live stream, you could say that Larry, the Gay Man fan or Larry, the Crybaby fan, he's trying to find a way to, have you fight his battles for him again. Which, keep in mind, I wouldn't accept it whatsoever because he's trying to involve you in drama. So, it's not going to happen. So, in a way, yes, it shouldn't happen whatsoever. And I don't want it to happen. So that is the one thing that I am going to be saying though, but let me just check out some things though really quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've already said what I needed to say. So yeah. So Jacko, I got no problem with you, but I just want to recommend, you going back with, Larry whatsoever, because at this point, he is not even worth it whatsoever. Like, and honestly, it's not even worth it at all. Okay, so I am going to be ending this live stream in about like 1 minute. But anyways, to the people in the live chat, I really hope that you people have been enjoying this live stream because for me personally, I actually enjoyed this. Well, I was defending X-Men 1991 and exposing Larry the Batman fan, but his name sounds dumb. It's better if we call him Larry the Gay Man fan or Larry the Crybaby fan because he honestly deserved it. Like, he actually did deserve it. So the one last thing I'm gonna say as of right now is to Larry, fuck off, leave me alone, and leave X-Men 1901 alone, and leave people alone in general. Like, straight up. So anyways, I'm gonna be ending this live stream because I've already said what I need to say. So anyways, thank you for watching this dope live stream that I was currently doing now. So give this live stream a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next upcoming live stream. Bye, everyone.